Well, another day. Haven't had a cigarette today. And I gotta say, it feels so freaking amazing not to smoke. And then I have one cigarette, drains my life force right out of me. It's almost like you have to be hypersensitive to see the massive difference that's in your body. Those that are younger, still haven't used up their body energy yet. They're still fighting and young and, they're tough and strong. Being tough and strong means you can block away things that are harmful to you. You won't recognize it. But with age, it's get a little bit more sensitive, and you start to see the effects of some things aren't so good for you. So, while I really, really, truly am amazed with how it feels when I don't have a cigarette, the question is why would I still have a cigarette? Why would I have that next cigarette? Which I don't know whether I will go for one or not. I can really feel my neck and my lower back feels like they're just split in two. The last time I had my lower back caused me a problem. I was completely paralyzed. I couldn't move. And you don't know what paralyzed means until you're paralyzed. And that's like when you're in bed and gotta go to the bathroom and you can't even move your hips to get yourself out of bed. Just dragging yourself. It's quite the experience. When you see somebody that's crippled, you don't have any clue of what it actually feels like to be crippled until you are crippled. And anyways, back then, I was like, holy shit, this ain't happening to me. I ain't going to be stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. So I did use that energy force to make a change in my life, and was able to, without any medication or a doctor, get the use of my legs back. But it still is a lingering thing. And when you do tracking and find out what causes a lot of problems, you find out when did it first happen, what was going on, what was your belief, what created it. And I know exactly what started it. There was a lot of stress at that particular time during a conversation that was like I was trying to prove something. Somebody was, actually it was my son saying that I wasn't happy. When I actually was, and it was like, got me really, really unhappy trying to have a conversation proving to him that I was happy. And I was more frustrated with myself because it was like, in my face, why the hell does it matter whether somebody wants to say whether I'm happy or not? I should just be happy and let them have their own opinion. It's the trying to convince other people to believe as you believe that makes you turn into them, or what they accuse you of. Because I wasn't happy after somebody accused me of not being happy long enough. I turned out not to be happy. So I kind of stopped proving things to other people. Seems to get rid of this fight. Because I don't want to fight with nobody. But I have listened to somebody's conversation of, wonder who's flying those airplanes that are making these chemtrails. And it's like, who are you? What makes you do the things that you do to destroy the planet? Like, I would really like to know who you are. And it's like, pick anybody. It don't matter. Pick a smoker. Why does a smoker choose to smoke? You're also judging of what behavior is the right behavior and which one's acceptable. And it's like, you already know you're doing something that's harming yourself. I do it, so I'm not going to be criticizing somebody else. But it's like, if you can't even make the right decision for yourself, how the hell do you expect anybody else to be able to make a decision that's right for the planet? You know, they're addicted to something. They're addicted to money. They need to feed their kids the same as you need to. You got to say the right thing so you don't lose your job. You know, it is this economic game we play that we're all addicted to. So, it's building something completely different. Building a totally different addiction. Because we all got one. And right now it seems like we're addicted to dying. So I'm going to try working real hard to get addicted to something that's living. Unfortunately, the bigness of our world forces us to do what it is that we're supposed to do if we can just take it in and not get pissed off at shit. So my computer is definitely making me not spend so much time on the computer, which my back and my neck are definitely affected by sitting too much. Refuse to put any videos up unless I do them outside. That seems to be an addiction I don't have a problem with. It is weird walking around with a camera and dog and walking past people, but who the heck gives a shit? I mean, at least I'm not a guy putting poison in it from chemtrails. So I don't really give a shit. I don't give a shit about anything anymore. We're all friggin' dying. So who cares? Do what you want to do. You got nothing else to lose. So, my next one is I ain't doing anything unless I do some yoga. I won't quote and do a film unless I do some yoga. That's going to be another addiction I'm going to get myself into. It sure feels 100 times better. And I don't know why it is I'm not doing the right thing. I'm just not doing the right thing. So those are small little changes. I'm going to think positive. Things are changing in the air. I have no clue how they're going to change, but I know they're going to change. Right now I'm just going to go to the store, pick up a few things to eat. I'm going to make a rodent coil today. And hopefully more than one or two. I've got a bunch of wire. I just need some kind of donut-shaped thing. And some pins and just a few things that cost me probably $1 to do. And I'd like to make 3 different rodent coils. I'm sure I've got magnets someplace. And I'd like to see how much energy I can get from these rodent coils before I move on to a bigger project of this hydroponics unit. Because food, I think, is something we need to grow at home. So, off to the store. Love to all. Think positive. Things are changing. Don't look at the doom and gloom. Be the change. Don't be hard on yourself if you're not perfect about something. Peace out. Traffic stopping.